Hey, this is Sky. Welcome to my YouTube channel. Bright and early daily discipline, mind, body, and soul. This is how we get through Wednesday, hump day, middle of the week. Hope you guys are grinding forward. Staying on your programs. Let's philosophize a little bit today. Let's talk about a fellowship of men. I'm not talking about women or all humans. I'm talking about just men. A fellowship of all men. Men you don't know. It's not just your family. Some people are really only about their family. That's it. Their family and their couple friends, and fuck everyone else. You're part of the problem. If that's you, you're part of the problem. That's not going to work. We're going to need to come together as men, all men, in a fellowship globally. You have to stop fighting, stop positioning. Sure, you can have your hierarchy. You can have your chase for that brass ring for success. I'm not talking about communism or collectivism or any kind of equity. We can still have a meritocracy and a merit-based system. You can still be better than the next guy, but we're not trying to destroy the next man. So one of the first things we need to start with is humility. In order to build this fellowship, we need to all humble up a little bit. Stop having so much pride in ourselves. Stop going around thinking that you're God, that you're the greatest, that you're God's gift to man. You're Jesus, you're the second coming, you're perfect. Everyone else is stupid except for you. Cut all that crap out. All those little narratives that you run. Time to humble up. Realize every single dude out there is fighting a similar battle. I don't care where you go in this world, and I've traveled extensively all over the world. I've been around the world twice, not just once, twice. I've been to a lot of countries. I've been to countries where people look pretty darn different than me. They pray different than me, they eat different than me, they live different than me, but there's really not a lot of difference between men on this earth. We all provide and protect, and we have a similar role, and we have to work and find a woman and all these types of things. It's the same everywhere you go. So we need to humble up and realize that we are part of this family. We need to start helping each other out and start being a little bit more caring for the well-being of other men. People in your block, in your community. People you don't know, not just your family, not just your one or two good homeboys, all other men. You care about their well-being. We need to be more calm and open towards each other. When you're interacting with other men, whether it's at work or out in public or standing on a subway platform or in traffic, wherever you are, be more caring about other people's journeys. Be more caring about the needs and emotional well-being of other men. What would Jesus do? Say, fuck you, get out of my way? No. Stop acting like that. Another way that we can build this fellowship of man is to conquer our personal fear, conquer fear within ourselves. Each person, each man has a task, and that's to conquer your own fear. So you're not walking around so triggered, with your guns blazing, ready to shoot anybody who comes your way. You're terrified of the world. You see these guys that posture and they're so hard all the time. That's a terrified little bitch of a man. Because he's in this battle mode all the time. He thinks the whole world is against him. You get these fuck the world tattoos. That's just basically your weakness. It's your fear. That's the inner child in you screaming out, I'm terrified of this world. I don't want to be hurt. Stop being so afraid of being hurt by other men. So you need to conquer fear within yourself, and this will help you to not be so afraid of your fellow man, not be afraid of that monster within. You won't be afraid of the monster across the street if you've conquered the monster within. Another way that we can build this fellowship of man is through acceptance of choice. Accept and honor another man's right to choose. You're a different person than me. You choose different than me, and I accept and honor your right to choose for yourself and for your family, and to choose your path. It doesn't have to be my path. You don't have to do what I want. I'm not God. I'm not the King of Kings. So accept and honor another man's choice instead of fighting against it so much. Protect other men. We provide and protect for women and children. Protect your homeboys. Protect the people in your family, your extended family, your neighbors. Some random guy in a parking lot. You see some old man being hassled by some chump. You go have that old man's back. You protect that old guy. That's your duty, not just as a citizen, but as a man. We protect each other. Warriors protect each other. Every man is a potential battle buddy. You don't think so? Wait till World War III pops off. Every man will be a potential enemy or battle buddy. Who would you rather they be? I would rather them be a buddy. I'm sick of making enemies. I'm sick of watching my back. I'm sick of people waiting out front of the house with guns. Another way that we can build a fellowship of man is to educate others like a father or a brother. You know how when you come at your brother, or if you're a father and you come at your son with knowledge, with wisdom, it's a loving way to help someone grow and to be the best, strongest version of themselves so they can navigate this planet rightfully. So educate others. Don't hold back with your knowledge. If you're holding your knowledge back, I think that's a sin. You might as well be hurting others. If you fail to teach another man, to offer some advice, a helping hand, a better way, you're hurting that person. So educate your community, educate other men. Another way we can build this fellowship is to be courteous and polite as a rule, as a commandment. We need to stop with this fuck you attitude. Get out of my way. Fuck off. I'll stomp your fucking head in. Get rid of all that shit. And replace it with a smile, a handshake, a nod, an acknowledgement, a fist bump. Another way that we can build this fellowship of man is to have respect for ourselves and respect for others. Respect is so important. Respect is everything. Some people, that's all they have in this world, is the respect that they can get. And it tortures them when they don't get it. So you need to start giving it to everyone else, regardless of how they come at you. It's a weakling who has this reactionary emotional response to life, especially to other men. They're only going to give you what they've been given. You're a jerk to me, I'm a jerk to you. So you get to choose. You get to be the driver of the ship. I go around letting every other man be the driver of my emotional ship, because you get to choose. If you're nice to me, I'm nice to you. Whatever you do, I'm just going to react and mirror you, right? That's weakness. Strength doesn't need that kind of reciprocity. Strength comes with love and confidence and caring Ask yourself continually, what would Jesus do? Would Jesus say, oh, I'll only be nice to you if you're nice to me? Well, you looked at me wrong, so fuck you? Another way that we can build this fellowship of man is to encourage the greatness in all men and to realize the potential that lies within all men. Everyone you meet has the potential to be great, has the potential to save a life, to offer a helping hand, and to be a positive player on your team. So encourage the greatness in every man that you meet, in everyone that you know. You want them to be the strongest, most dominant, most confident, most alpha, most successful, good-looking, healthy, spiritual version of themselves that they could possibly be. Every man, every male. This is going to save the planet. Food for thought.